Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Now, this title was a little bit clickbaity, but I did it for a good reason. I did it for you. Now, I'm being very serious about everything I say in this video. I have a financial background. I used to work for Bear Stearns, and I actually think that I know what I'm talking about. But prove me wrong. So I want to compare a few avenues, or a few bullet points, and compare the difference between the stock market and the crypto market. Now, most of the things I'm going to say, if you're already trading crypto, you probably agree. Maybe not 100%, but you'll get my point. But that's not who this video really is for. This video is for the people that are sitting on the fence, and especially the people that are already successful in life and probably traded a number of stocks and have a pretty good portfolio. And for whatever reason, they haven't got into the crypto market yet. Whether it's bias or they listen to their financial advisor, whatever. This is for you. Because literally, the reason I started this channel was twofold. One, I couldn't believe with my financial background that I didn't get in earlier when someone approached me and talked to me about it. And the second part is that the people that did approach me, they kind of knew my background. I wish they would have literally grabbed me by the shoulders and shook me, or by the neck and literally slapped me. That's what I wish they would have done. I wish they would have looked me right in the eye like I'm looking at you, and I wish they said, Ray, go get off your ass and do your homework and understand what Bitcoin and crypto markets are all about. Do yourself a favor. Well, that's what I'm telling you right now. I'm serious. Now let's get into it. Right off the bat, to be successful in the stock market, normally you got to be an accredited investor. You probably have a financial advisor. You've traded for a long time, and it takes a long time. But the fees, that's the first bullet point. The fees are pretty big. In crypto, pretty much non-existent. There are some fees depending on the exchange, but they're minute compared to the stock market. The second point is the speed of money, the speed of profit, the speed of everything. I call this pretty much slow money. Now, I don't mean to insult anyone, but in the stock market, unless you happen to be an accredited investor and got in on a hot IPO, it takes 10, 20, 30 years to really get a good return on your money. In crypto, it's 1,000-fold faster. There's a joke going around. It says, what do you call 25% in crypto? Well, you call that a Tuesday. And that's not a joke. That's a slow Tuesday, maybe. Anyway, the other bullet point would be opportunity. Like I said before, unless you are an accredited investor and get in on an IPO, there's not a whole lot of opportunity. You've got the seed money, the IPO money, then when it goes public, you're fighting the rest of the public as it skyrockets. And right now, the price, the PE ratio is so high, most of us won't be around by the time they can pay back the money that they owe already. And quite frankly, which is probably leading into another point, there's a lot of zombie companies that are propped up by the Fed and the government that aren't even going to be around to pay back. So the price-earning ratio doesn't really matter. But I did jump the gun a little bit into the next point. But as far as crypto, this is the ground floor. And trust me when I tell you, if you're not a trader, you do not understand this. But buying in the crypto market like Ethereum and Bitcoin right now is like buying property in Times Square in New York City. Everything is being built on top of it. Now, like I said, I got a little ahead of myself. The risk side, the price earning ratio is really, really, really high. I mean, Tesla is like 2,600. When I was working for Bear Stearns, a high price to earnings ratio was like 15. 23 was like, getting a little high. We're talking 2,600 the last time I checked Teslas, which has been a while. I don't really follow it. So you're getting in at the high mark, and none of these companies hardly are making profits. Like I said, they're printing money, but these companies, go look at the shelves of Walmart. Go ask Ford how many cars they're making and selling. They're not hitting any record numbers, unlike the crypto market. It may seem risky, but I truly believe that crypto market, when you get to the blue chip, they are the safest place that I personally know to put your money. They're safer than the bank. They're safer than real estate. They're safer than the stock market. They're safer than gold and silver. Crypto, in my opinion, is safer than any other investment you could put your money into. Now, in saying that, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Take all this with a grain of salt. Do your homework. I would tell you to consult a financial advisor, but unless they told you to get into crypto, I don't know if I would listen to them. Again, not a financial advisor. That's just my opinion. Now let's look at the basically the risk reward part. The risk reward is, again, and I'm repeating myself, the stock market's hugely overvalued and there's going to be a washout. And you can say that to crypto because, quite frankly, in my opinion, they're linked somewhat together. If the stock market's not healthy and positive, it's hard for the crypto market to really rally. However, here's the difference, in my opinion, and here's how it's going to shake out in the long run. If we wake up one morning and the stock market's down 30, 40, 50%, kind of like what happened with Corona, happened in 08, it's going to happen again. And the difference is, if you buy at that time, if you buy the stock market, it's going to be years before it comes back. And if Bitcoin and Ethereum and the blue chips do the same thing, it won't even be a fraction of that time because they are the future. I want you to look at, it's kind of like, literally, in my opinion, the stock market is like Blockbusters and someone's trying to tell you about Netflix. And you're like, no, I'm just going to stay with Blockbusters. It's kind of like saying, no, I'm just going to call the cab that I've used for the last 20 years to take me to the airport, and someone's telling you about Uber. It's like golf before Tiger Woods. That's how extreme this is. Actually, it's this extreme. It would be like adding all that up. You haven't, going back to the days of having a pager, and then we tell you that everyone's going to have what they call a smartphone and all the opportunities in between. It's like telling you go get a website and you could be the next Amazon. We didn't see any of that coming. Well, if you add all that together, every bit of it, Web 1.0, Web 2.0, this is Web 3.0, and it is bigger and more world changing than all that combined. I'm very, very serious. There's nothing like it, never has been. I didn't even dream of something like this that could have been in the past. I never thought about it, ever. And the best thing about it is it levels the playing field as of now without a lot of regulation as much as anything I've ever seen. Someone with $100 can go do the same exact trade and have the same staking opportunity as a billionaire. That's never ever occurred in history. So let's look at the growth potential. And I know a lot of this merged together, but look at the growth potential. Where's the growth in the stock market? It can't continually grow. And if the Fed tapers, it's not going to grow. Again, the stock market's supposed to be based on growth and profit. Most companies are shrinking with no profit. They're just propped up zombie companies. That's a whole nother video. Anyway, guys, before you hate on me in the comments, please come at me with facts. Because I don't believe that anyone that is trading crypto will be leaving negative comments. If you don't believe what I said, and maybe I've exaggerated, I tend to get a little excited. But look, I'm being very serious. Prove me wrong. Go do your homework. Preferably, open up an account. Get involved. Do some trading. And then show me I'm wrong. Because you're not going to do it. Now that being said, this is the whole reason I did this video. I want you to get involved. You can thank me later. Right now I may come across arrogant. I get that. Like I said earlier, my biggest regret is that I didn't stop and take a real serious look. So that's what I'm trying to do for you. So anyway, here's what I suggest. And again, not a financial advisor. Right now, or first thing in the morning, go down and open up a crypto account. And throw some pocket money into it. Whatever pocket money is to you. If it's $100 and you can afford to lose every penny, it's just a learning experience. $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, doesn't matter. But do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, do the possibilities of what your future can look at a favor. Anyway, I'm Uncle Ray. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hopefully, if nothing else, I put a little fire under your feet and you're going to do your homework. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button. Ring the bell so that you won't miss any of these rants. And come back because we want you to be a part of this community. And please, fire away in the comments. I will respond. Take care.